you're ever around Pagosa, there's a place you gotta see. It's out on the road to Durango, kind of a shrine to Western history. You see, there was this fella named Fred Harman. His family helped settle this land. But growing up, young Fred wasn't just your typical ranch hand. Oh, he could ride with the best of them. But when his hands weren't filled with rope and rein, he'd pick up a pencil or some charcoal or a brush and draw you a picture of how the West was tamed. And if you wanted more of Western lore, well, you didn't have far to look. Just pick up your daily paper or a Red Ryder comic book. Yep, that was Fred's work too. A nationally syndicated cartoonist. I don't think there was anything he wouldn't do to preserve the history of the West and pass it on for folks like me and you. If you're ever going to be around these parts, Fred Harman's place should be a mandatory entry in your itinerary. It doesn't take much to appreciate the beauty of the West, but this museum will help you to better appreciate its history. Unlike many of the scenes and events depicted in Western movies and TV shows, every one of Fred Harman's scenes is historically accurate in every detail. As the curator of the collection, Fred Harman, Jr. is delighted to tell.
He's been working on Pagosa Lumber Company Ranch from about 1915 to 1922 as a cowhand, and always drawing pictures of what was happening on these ranches. But he always did a lot of detail in his work. You could stand right next to his work and actually enjoy all the pieces and parts that make up harnesses and that sort of thing.
In addition to the artwork, many of the artifacts associated with the artist's life are also on display. While the main building is a traditional Western ranch house, the museum property is also home to a collection of other historic buildings from around the region that have been relocated here for restoration and preservation. The Fred Harman Art Museum just outside Pagosa, where America's Western heritage hangs on.